Thank you for joining us for this video and PowerPoint presentation brought to you by Intramural Sports about unsportsmanlike behavior. It's not part of the game. Why do we care about sportsmanship? Intramural Sports strongly believes that good sportsmanship is essential to a positive recreation experience. The overarching mission of University Recreation and Wellness is to enrich the educational experience and encourage personal growth by inspiring the university community to be active and live well. First, what is unsporting behavior? For our purposes, the definition is unfair, unethical, or dishonorable conduct committed within the sporting context. This can take place prior to, during, or after a game. Some characteristics of that behavior include profane or obscene language, inflammatory, disrespectful comments, being argumentative, being intimidating, being demonstrative, just demonstrating your disgust can be unsporting. This includes faking being fouled, flopping, diving, and excessive or unnecessary physical contact is unsporting. Unsporting behavior has consequences to the game. It breaks down the official's authority, it creates an unpleasant game atmosphere for everyone involved, it can cause aggravation or intimidation, play can be unfair, and most importantly, it can lead to escalation and it can lead to the safety of all of our participants being compromised. Every team is responsible for the conduct of its players and followers. Negative conduct can result in the loss of a contest, suspension of a player, suspension of a team, or other appropriate action. Students are subject to the Code of Student Conduct while participating in intramural sports. We welcome spectators to all of our games and activities. However, team captains are responsible for their spectators' behavior. Spectators are also expected to follow our sportsmanship policy. Team captains are responsible for educating their spectators. Fighting or acts relevant to fighting are strictly forbidden in intramural sports. Taunting, trash talking, verbal harassment, physical harassment, fighting, or attempt to fight are all acts relevant to fighting. Being involved in a fight will result in automatic ejection from the game and could result in suspension of an individual or team. Individuals ejected from a game are suspended indefinitely until they meet with a member of the intramural sports professional staff to discuss their reinstatement. Bench personnel entering the field during a fight or potential fight will also receive an automatic ejection. After every game, the game officials will give each team a sportsmanship rating from a scale of 0 to 4. Teams must have an average of 3 to be eligible to participate and remain in the playoff tournament. Here are some descriptions of our sportsmanship rating. Note, 4 is perfect. Players are under control, not excessively fouling. There are no verbal warnings issued to players, and the captain calmly converses with officials about rule interpretations and calls. The captain has full control of his or her teammates. 4s are given when a team displays total cooperation. 3 is average conduct. A team that receives 1 or 2 technical fouls or a yellow card cannot receive higher than a 3. 3s are given when there is some unsportsmanlike conduct, but the team is generally okay. 2s and 1 are below average sportsmanship, and getting one of these ratings could potentially keep your team out of the playoff tournament. Showing verbal dissent, meriting technical fouls, yellow cards, multiple penalties, or ejections would result in a 2, and very poor sportsmanship would result in a 1. Teams that show no control are given a 0 for sportsmanship rating, and the team will probably be suspended until they come and meet with the intramural sports director. What can we do to eliminate unsporting behavior? We need to give respect and expect respect in return. This means speaking politely, remembering that everyone on the field is part of the University of Maryland community. This includes your teammates, your opponent, spectators, the officials, supervisors, staffers, and scorekeepers. Unsporting behavior is not part of the game. We see it on television, we see it in professional sports and college sports. It's not okay in intramural sports to scream at, taunt, trash talk your opponents. If you have a concern about a team or an employee, please contact the intramural sports office and we will help manage the situation. Please remember that our intramural officials are student employees. They receive a week of training prior to the start of the season. If you'd like to officiate intramural sports, please contact us. We'd love to have you join our team.